Algebra 1, Lesson 15, Surface Area. Alright, so we're going to do practice A, B, and C today. And I'm going to mostly use the drawings in the book because I can't draw three-dimensional figures very well. So they tell us to find the surface area of this right rectangular prism. Dimensions are in inches. So the first thing we have to identify is what we're going to use is our base and our roof. We've got this rectangle on the front face with a length of 2 and a width of 4, and then we've got the one on the top which would have a length of 3 and a width of 4, and then we could use the one on the side that has a height of, or a length of 2 and a width of 3. We'll go ahead and use the one facing us. We'll use this rectangle of 2 and 4 as our base. So I'm going to go ahead and reconstruct that so I can visualize it. I've got a length of 2, a width of 4. That's going to be my base. And then the height, in this case, since I chose 2 and 4 as the base, the height is going to be 3. So height equals 3. And this is important stuff to take down because if you don't keep track of it, you can get confused and get the wrong answer very easily, especially once we start going into funny looking shapes. So to find surface area, you got to find the area of the base, the area of the roof, and then add up all the area of the walls, which we call the lateral surface area, the area of the walls, lateral surface area. So area of the base is really easy. 4 times 2 gives us 8, and that's inches squared. And so then we're going to add that for the bottom, add it again for the top. And then we have to find the lateral surface area, or the area of the walls. If you remember from class, that's perimeter times height. So the perimeter is going to be 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So the perimeter is going to be 12 times the height of 3. 12 times 3 gives me 36 inches squared for the walls, or the lateral surface area. So then we go ahead and we add all 3 of these up together. 8 and 8 is 16, or you know what, let's just do a normal addition. 8 and 8 is 16, 6 and 6 is 22, so write a 2, carry a 2, and then we get 52 inches squared for our answer. Moving on to B. B, we got to find the area of a right triangular prism. Now this can be a little bit tricky because there's, like, as opposed to the rectangle where we can pick one of 3 sides for the roof or in the bottom, we can't do that with triangular shapes. The triangle has to be the roof and the bottom, because if you look at any of the other 3 sides, neither one of them has a partner. So our base is going to be the triangle with a length of 8 and a height of 6 and a hypotenuse of 10. So got 8, 6, and 10. And then our height is going to be this long side here, and that's going to be 12. So this is our base, and our height equals 12, and in this problem dimensions are in feet. So first let's start by finding the area of the base. We take 6 times 8 and divide it by 2. I'm going to go ahead and divide before I multiply. 2 and 6 will cancel to 1 and 3. 3 times 8 gives me 24 feet squared. So my area of the base and the roof is 24 feet squared. So I'm going to add 24 and 24. Why am I writing 22? 24 and 24. From there, I've got the area of my roof, the area of my bottom. To get the area of the walls, again, we take perimeter times the height. So perimeter is going to be 6 and 10 is 16, plus 8 gives me 24. So my perimeter also equals 24 times my height of 12. Alright, and then when we multiply this, we get 8, 4, 4, 2, 288. So we have to add 24, 24, and 288. 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 8 is 16, carry the 1, 8 and 2 is 10, 12, 13, and 336 feet squared is our answer. Now, last one, we're going to do problem set D, because this one is a little funny looking. So, the base, which we're shown, is this shape. So they tell us right off the bat what the base is. It's going to be this shape. We have to find the area of this base, multiply or add it to itself, and then find the perimeter to get the lateral surface area. So let's reconstruct this. Have 8, 10, 3. Okay, so we'll start to get the area of the base. We'll add these two areas together, but we should be pretty good at doing this right now. So we'll take 8 times 10 divided by 2 for the area of the triangle. That can cancel to 5. 8 times 5 equals 40. And then this problem, dimensions are in meters, so that's 40 meters squared. And then for this one, the half circle, we're going to take pi r squared divided by 2. In this case, r is 3. 3 squared is 9, so we have 9 pi divided by 2. And that's going to be 36, 27, or I'm sorry, no, that's 9, 12. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 is 28. So 28.26 divided by 2. So 28.26 divided by 2 gives us 1,413. So 14.13. So this says an area of 14.13. We add these two together to get our total area, which is going to give us 54.13 meters squared. And that's our top and our bottom. So we're going to add that twice. Now we have to find our perimeter. Now the perimeter gets a little tough because we've got one side, one straight side, one straight side, one curvy side, so we have to find the circumference of this circle, then divide it by 2 to get the semicircle. So the 8 and 10 is easy. That's going to be 18. We'll zoom out a little bit. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, picking up, we got to find the area of the length of this semicircle. So that's going to be pi times diameter divided by 2, or we could just take pi times the radius to get the semicircle. So 3.14 times 3 gives us 12, 1, 4, 9, 9.42. So 18 plus 9.42. Drop the 2, drop the 4. 8 and 7, or sorry, 8 and 9 is 17. So we get 27.42 for the entire perimeter. Now remember, we have to take that and multiply it by the height, which they tell us in the problem. They tell us it is 10 meters high. So 27.42 times 10 is really simple. All we do is move the decimal point. 274.2. So then we add up this, and this to get our final answer. 272.2. 3 and 3 is 6. 4. 4 and 4 is 8, and 2 is 10. 5 and 5 is 10, plus 7 and 1 is 18. And then we get 380.46 meters squared. That is our final answer.